Dangerous storms that are threatening millions of Americans. In fact, at least 18 people in 4 states killed over the holiday weekend as some 24 tornadoes were reported. Maria Villarreal is in hard-hit Valley View, Texas.
A closer look at the terrifying moments an EF2 tornado touched down in Valley View, Texas, about an hour north of Dallas. Winds gusting up to 135 miles per hour as 200 homes and businesses destroyed, including this roadside gas station, which our Samara Theodora visited shortly after the tornado struck.
It was here at this gas station where 60 to 80 people ran for their lives seeking shelter, with one survivor describing this like a scene out of a movie.
Officials confirming this weather system is to blame for at least 18 deaths in 4 different states: Oklahoma, Kentucky, Arkansas, and Texas, where a 2-year-old and 5-year-old were killed.
In the moments that you're on the floorboard, what's running through your head?
It was scary. The most horrific thing I've ever gone through.
All right, well, Maria Villarreal, along with ABC News meteorologist Samara Theodora, both joining us from different parts of Valley View, Texas, just to give everybody an idea of the scope of damage here. Maria, starting with you, we know Valley View is a small town, and a lot of these homes, right, they don't have basements, so where are people going to shelter in place?
That's an excellent question, Kate. I mean, this tornado had left behind in its wake absolute devastation. You can see a lot of it right behind me. And in fact, that woman you just heard in our story, she rode out this tornado inside her car. Look at what happened to the rest of the cars here. I mean, there is debris scattered everywhere. Windows have been blown out. And if you take a look even further over, you can see that is a car that landed on several other cars. And absolute devastation to the gas station. You asked about where people sheltered in place. This is one of the few brick and mortar locations that people actually knew of, they were aware of, that they decided to come over and say, this is going to be safe for us to stay here, and look what happened to this. That's how powerful this tornado was. But really, this is one of the few spots here in Valley View that people actually had that they could go to.
Oh, that's so scary to think about. Maria, thank you. So, Samara, tell us what things look like where you're at.
Yeah, well, I'm at that gas station. It was a shell, and now it's completely obliterated, especially on the right side. But what we're looking at this morning as the crews are arriving, the National Guard is here. They're beginning to set up a security perimeter, helping direct traffic as well. We also have Flower Mound, the Texas emergency crew that has arrived. So cleanup efforts are underway, but it was a different scene the night that tornado hit. I actually spoke with a couple who really described in great detail their horrifying ordeal.
The minute we got inside, we saw everybody, and the whole room it exploded.
You realize that this thing is way bigger than you, and far more powerful. So, you know, it's just something that that humbles you. It humbles you. It makes you realize how powerful nature can be.
And it's nothing less than a miracle. And I'm so glad you're okay, Mama.
I'm glad
you're okay.
And you know, that, just speaking with that couple, the emotion they had, the fear, the trauma, it was all very palpable. It was terrifying. And it wasn't just them. As we mentioned earlier, there were at least 60 to 80 people that huddled up inside this gas station. And somehow they were all able to remain unscathed and came out a few injuries, but everyone was able to survive. Kana?
Wow, that's an amazing story. All right, Samara and Maria, our thanks to both.